Welcome to another message from the streets. Ladies and gentlemen, today's topic came on my mind this morning, and parents or older people or the previous generations, they attempted to do the best that they could to what information and things that they had. But in another sense, generations have failed the current generations. And what do I mean? It's by the examples that have been set. The way of life that has been promoted. These young people have been cultivated in a place of despair. And the parents, a lot of times, has been the greatest indoctrinators. May it be from politics to religions, or what they think about societies and cultures and other peoples and things of that nature. It's just been terrible when you really take a look at it through the eyes of a microscope. Parents have led their children to believe all types of fairy tales and lies and falsehoods that was promoted by the culture. And it's not that they didn't know better in certain instances. It's nowhere in the world that at the age of 11 and 12 years old, you're still telling your children some mess about some Santa Claus. And that's just, something real simple. But there's other things about the politics of this world and how the government works. It's not a good thing. And some people, they program their children to make them think that, what's going on in this country as far as the operation is the best thing that ever happened under the sun. It's a lie, people. Stop lying to these kids, and this is the only way, maybe in the future generation, that this society doesn't dissolve, because of the seeds that have been planted, that something may become of this thing that may be sustainable for the evolving and the advancement of humanity as a whole. Not just the 1%ers or not one particular ethnic group, because humanity has learned the essential lesson of life, and that is love. And when we're dealing with love, we got to be dealing with truth. These two elements are very important. And I'm making mention of this because there is straight falsehood in our government here in the United States. Lies. The Republicans and the Democrats lying. The presidents lies. The congresspersons lies. The public officials, the judges lying. The law enforcement agents, the lies. The people that are supposed to be the example for the people that's in society on not so high levels as far as these positions. When we look towards these people, when you look at them and you look at them correctly without a filter, you can see that it's all a lie. And we feed those lies to our kids. Well, I'm not, to the best of my ability. That's why this is wash your brain. Our brains need to be washed from this cultural insanity. And don't even get me started on so-called black people and this fake thug life, hood life type of stuff. Yeah, you could kill somebody. What, you want a trophy? You want a trophy because you took another man or another woman's life? That ain't nothing, no badge of honor. But I ain't even gonna go there, man. That joint is sickening in these days, man. Oh, I got keys coming from overseas and all that, man. You killing your people. You killing our people. But everybody got their position. We got devils. Human devils in the black community, in the so-called white community, in the so-called Asian and the Hispanic community. These people are devils. And we have people that have the minds of messengers and the minds of beings that want to do better for society, not just because of a particular nationality, but for a whole. These are elevated minds. And these minds need to take a position and make a stronghold in a unit and come together collectively and fight these devils, man. And I ain't talking about killing them. I'm talking about fighting them with love and kindness and demonstration, and show them that they don't have to be no devils. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of people don't know this. Man, when we talk about devils and angels, right? Who are the devils? The fallen angels. So the devils and the angels are brothers and sisters. Just like we in humanity are brothers and sisters. Some of us are fallen and we become demons. And some of us are angelic in a sense, or being messengers, or just being on a higher frequency. So I understand how people say, you know what, man, that's my brother, that's my sister, that's my father, that's my, that's my uncle, I love him. But we can't do nothing for them if they don't love themselves. Just like they made those choices to sin, they gotta make those choices to ascend and come back. Come back. Come back to what? Come back to our authentic self. Remember, the cup of forgiveness only works when you keep sipping from it. So we gotta wake up. And how we gonna do it? We gotta wash our brains from them lies and the falsehoods of Western society, of cultural agreements. That's what got us in a bag, trick bag all over on so many different levels. See, man, a few years ago, I think it was 2000, Matrix came out, 1999. And then, at first I'm thinking that, the Matrix is this level. No, the Matrix is all around us at all times. You get out of one form of the Matrix, you go into another. We gotta do something better. Because if we don't, the realities that is facing us from the quantum possibilities, it's just like what Dr. Strange said in the Avengers, man. There was only one way out. See what I'm saying? It was all these possibilities, and all of them led to destruction. But there was one way that things could become more acceptable, and we got to find that way, ladies and gentlemen. I said what I said. I meant what I said. And self-improvement is a way of life. I bring you this message in love, and I leave you this message in peace. Peace and goodwill to all humanity.